What triggered the chaos in Los Angeles? A hardware store, a viral video, and a rumor that spread like wildfire. Now LA is on fire. Protesters are clashing with federal agents. And President Donald Trump has deployed the National Guard, without California's consent. Let's take a closer look at what happened. The incident in Paramount. It all began around 9 a.m. on Saturday in Paramount, a working-class Latino neighborhood. Border agents were reportedly seen near a Home Depot store, just a day after immigrants were arrested at parking lots of similar hardware stores across Los Angeles. Videos soon flooded social media, claiming agents were conducting raids. Media outlets could not independently verify these clips, but the outrage had already begun. Rumors swirled that a raid had taken place at the Home Depot, a known spot where undocumented migrants gather for work. In reality, border agents weren't inside the store at all. They were in a gated office park across the street. Community responds. Despite this, the area became a protest zone. People honked in support as they passed. Home Depot shut its doors for the day. California State Assembly member Jose Luis Solache Jr., whose parents came from Mexico, spotted the federal vehicles while en route to an event. He followed them to the Paramount Business Center, near the Home Depot. "This is horrible," he said in a live video. "I am literally shaking. I don't know what they're doing inside. But why were they in Paramount?" he asked. He rallied the community. "No en mi distrito. Not in my district. Vámonos pa fuera. Get out of here." Clashes escalate. Soon, tensions boiled over. Protesters hurled rocks and Molotov cocktails. Border agents responded with flashbang grenades, rubber bullets, and pepper spray. "What the hell are you doing? Nobody's hurting you," a protester yelled, according to the Los Angeles Times. By 4 p.m., the protest was declared an unlawful assembly. Police gave dispersal orders in English and Spanish. Fires broke out. A car was torched. Clashes dragged into the night. Crowds finally began to disperse around midnight. Trump deploys National Guard. As unrest deepened, President Trump invoked emergency powers and deployed 2,000 National Guard troops to Los Angeles. The provision he used allows federal deployment in case of rebellion or danger of rebellion against the authority of the government of the United States. But California Governor Gavin Newsom said Trump overstepped. As governor, Newsom controls the National Guard, and he never gave his approval. "This is a serious breach of state sovereignty," he said in a letter to Trump. Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass backed him up. "What we're seeing in Los Angeles is chaos provoked by the administration," she said. "This is about another agenda. This isn't about public safety."
What we're seeing in LA is chaos caused by the administration. People should exercise their right to protest. That's their First Amendment right. But people should also exercise that right peacefully. We do not want to play into the administration's hands. We're working with officials, we're organizing resources, but what we're seeing in Los Angeles is chaos that is provoked by the administration. When you raid Home Depot and workplaces, when you tear parents and children apart, and when you run armored caravans through our streets, you cause fear and you cause panic. And deploying federalized troops is a dangerous escalation, but we need to be real about this. This is about another agenda. It's not about public safety. There's clearly no plan, and there is clearly no policy. You know what? Thanks for asking me that, because we're hearing all of sorts of information. We're hearing that the raids could continue. We're hearing that the National Guard is going to be here. So it's uncertain. But that's exactly the problem, because we don't need in this city to go to sleep tonight and wake up in the morning and find out about people running through Home Depot parking lots being chased by ICE officers, or people going to work, or children at school. So we don't need any of that in our city right now. Our city's trying to heal. Our city is trying to rebuild. Our city does not need to be torn apart with a provocative measure from the federal government.
White House responds. The White House isn't backing down. Trump said violent people were not going to get away with it. "We're going to have troops everywhere," he declared. "We're not going to let our country be torn apart like it was under Biden." White House spokesperson Abigail Jackson doubled down. "It's a bald-faced lie for Newsom to claim there was no problem in Los Angeles before President Trump got involved," she said. Raid or no raid, the U.S. Department of Homeland Security has dismissed the entire basis of the protest. There was no IC raid at Home Depot, DHS told the BBC. They said the agents were only using the nearby industrial office park as a staging area. They claimed that protesters simply found the location. DHS said it had arrested 118 undocumented immigrants in Los Angeles that week, including 5 suspected gang members. Fox News reporter Bill Malugin cited federal sources, echoing the DHS. No raid happened at the Home Depot, he said. ICE is conducting targeted operations elsewhere, using judicial warrants and deportation orders. Community in fear, but the mood on the ground remains tense. No one really knows what happened, Juan, who was at the Home Depot parking lot, told the BBC. Everyone is afraid. Los Angeles resident Dora Sanchez called the events a breaking point for the community. A single rumor and a viral video set off a chain of events still unfolding in America's second largest city.